Hi, I'm Beth Carter. I'm the curator at the Bill Reid Gallery of Northwest Coast Art here in Vancouver, BC. I'd like to welcome you to our new exhibition, Bright Futures. The Bill Reid Gallery focuses on Bill Reid's story and also likes to share his legacy. And today we find that many young artists continue to be deeply inspired by Bill Reid's work. He was a leader in inspiring artists to choose a career in arts. He also really inspired younger artists to look closely at their own personal heritage. There are many different cultural groups here on the Northwest Coast, and Bill looked at his own Haida background and he studied the art forms, and he really took a close look and really aspired to excellence in everything that he did. And so he's asked young artists to look at their own regions and areas and to try and be as accurate as possible, to share stories through their work, and then also to, once they really have a good handle on the artwork, they can spread their wings, they can take it in new and interesting directions and make it their own contemporary work. For Bright Futures, we put out an open call for artists to submit their work to be considered for the exhibition. And it was a very tough job. We had many submissions, but we were able to narrow it down and select 14 artists from a range of different areas of BC. So we have everybody from the Yukon Territory down to the Salish Territory here in the Lower Mainland. The artists are also working in a wide range of media. We asked each artist to share a bit about what inspired them about Bill Reid's work, and some of the artists have created works that directly link to Bill's work, and others are just talking about his general influence on them. Once we had selected the 14 artists from around the province and into the Yukon, we worked closely with them to refine each piece. We have everything from painting, jewelry, sculpture, photography, wearable regalia included in the exhibition. Bill Reid started as a jeweler, so many artists are very inspired by his jewelry, but he was really a sculptor at heart, and his monumental sculptures that you might have seen around town were also a huge inspiration to the artists. Each artist we've provided a brief biography of their own work. They've written a statement both describing and explaining their work, and then also talking about their continued connection to Bill Reid. And the artworks are really in conversation with our permanent collection here at the gallery. So Bill Reid lived from 1920 to 1998, so it's been 25 years since he passed away, and this exhibition is really inspired by the 25 years since his passing. And we started with the question, what would Bill Reid think of where Northwest Coast art has grown and developed to today? We think that he would be very thrilled with how things are going. Northwest Coast art is flourishing. We see more and more artists being inspired by their traditional art forms and taking them in new directions. We're seeing artists work in new techniques, new printmaking forms, new photography techniques. For example, Cody LaCoy has a painting in this exhibition that is a surrealist style painting. He's using this surrealist style to speak about deep issues in contemporary art and culture. So the artists are looking at contemporary issues today, but always tying themselves back to their traditional forms and regions and cultures. I'd like to invite you to come out and check out the Bill Reid Gallery of Northwest Coast Art and our new exhibition, Bright Futures. The exhibition is continuing until January 2024. There's so many wonderful items to see and experience.